Do you have a doctor, a primary physician? And do you think the world of your doctor? Well, you may want to think again, or maybe you should just simply think in the first place as to who you should hold your allegiance to as it relates to the medical profession, and who indeed your doctor holds their allegiance to. This is a true story. Across the board, for the most part, doctors, I believe, when they go to school, they are well intentioned. Many years ago, many years ago, when doctors originally started to take an oath to do no harm, it's called the Hippocratic Oath. But is that really true today? Maybe once upon a time, doctors were tried and true, and they really believed in helping an individual, man or woman, heal from their ills and or injuries, bringing them back to a position or a state of what we call homeostasis, balance, where you're okay again. You're just as healthy as you were before you became ill or injured. This is not true today, ladies and gentlemen. I've lived long enough to witness doctors, nurses, medical professions to see that it's not true. It's all predicated now primarily on what's in your wallet, what's in your pocket, what's in your insurance company's bank, how they can raise the rates and or the prices on your medical care so that they are in a better position than they were before. Not beating around the bush. Did you forget, or when did we forget, that hospitals are businesses? That doctors, medical professionals, are in a business where they have to be paid and want to be paid. And unfortunately, for us, the consumer, they get paid extraordinarily well. As a matter of fact, they get paid beyond measure. When I was in the Army, I used to hear people before I joined the Army talk about the $100 hammer. You know it doesn't cost $100 for a hammer. It doesn't, but it does. Once you are in the military, you find out that all of these things are highly escalated as far as what they cost in the military. It's government. Hospitals, medical centers are no different. How much do you think a Band-Aid costs? How much do you think a patch costs? To patch you up, that is. A bandage. How much do you think you having them take your temperature, using certain equipment on you costs? Well above measure. It really does. So, did you not know, did you not think or remember that doctors go to school for many years? 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years sometimes if it's a specialty, brain surgeon, heart surgeon, so forth. It's a lot of money. But do you know they owe a lot of money in college debt? Just like you and I, if we were to elect to go to college, by the time we die, we still have their college debt and it's never paid off. Can you say scandal? Can you say conspiracy? Not theory, but conspiracy. To empty your pockets and to swell their own. So, My question to you is the same as I brought out a moment ago. Who is the doctor loyal to? Is he or she loyal to you, the customer? I did use the term customer. I'm sorry, patient. It's the same thing. We are a customer. The longer you stay in the hospital, the more you get paid. Not get paid, not you get paid, but the more they get paid, I should say. The more they charge your insurance company. Now, let me qualify something here before I go any further and I quit. There are some beautiful, wonderful, very conscientious doctors and prospective doctors who enter the industry, and they want to care for humanity. They want to really care, and they do care. But they are in a system that they are in bed with. So there are certain rules, there are certain regulations that they must follow so that their system becomes wealthy and remains wealthy. So here's what I'm getting at. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you maybe two questions, but at least one. Can a doctor heal you? Can a doctor cure you of your ills, of your disease, of your ailments? Can they cure you? Now, to cure you or to heal you would mean that you no longer have that condition, right? That's what it means in essence. But check this out. As long as hospitals and doctors have patients, they make money, right? If you're sick, if you're ill, if you're injured, the more you continue to go to them, the more wealthier they become. But if you become healed or cured, you become less of a paying customer, one less paying customer or client or patient. So if they were to heal us permanently, if they were to cure us permanently, they wouldn't make any money from us anymore, would they? So doesn't it stand to reason that you have to keep coming to the hospital and to the doctor so that the money flow can continue to go on? Because once the money flow stops, their income stops as well. Are you reading between the lines? What I'm saying to you is doctors are loyal to their master, and they get paid a very, very nice bonus for doing so. Because the more patients / customers that they bring in, the more money the American Medical Association and all parties involved receive, and the more the doctors get as well. And everybody is happy in those organizations, in those companies, and those corporations. But once the patients / customers stop coming in because they are now well, they are now healed, then the money stops coming in. So doesn't it stand to reason that the powers that be in those industries have organized the system in such a way that you're never truly cured, you're never truly healed? They will just perform maintenance on you and keep you going for a while without ever really giving you the answer to your issues medically. My hat goes off to all of the doctors, to all of the beautiful men and women doctors and physicians, and even professionals in the industry that care about people and who fight against tyranny, and those who don't care about us. This doesn't sit well with some. I do know. I do know. But for those of you who have a mind to listen, who have an ear to listen, use some critical thinking, please, if you would. You know, one thing I noticed a long time ago, and I've mentioned this in time past before, if you've heard it or not, now you're going to hear it. How is it that the Creator, God, Allah, Yahweh, when He made us, humanity, He gave us an internal doctor called the immune system? What's it for? Are we using it? Or is it being compromised by putting other foreign things in our bodies where it cannot heal itself as it was intended to be healed? Now, conversely, or parallel to that, if you look at the animal kingdom, all of the mass creatures in the ocean, all of the mass creatures that are fowls of the air, all of the mass creatures that live on land, never go to a doctor. They never go to a hospital. They never take medicine that's made in a laboratory by scientists. They never take synthetic drugs. And it's amazing that they live out of doors, outside, in the open. They don't get sick like we do. Have you ever thought about it? How is it that they can live outside and never get sick? From taking foreign things, that is. But everything that we need was created by the Almighty God, just like He created us. If we go back to the book of Genesis, everything was good. He gave us everything that we need to live, and even medicine. Remember the book. Let thy food be thy medicine. Have we been eating real food? Or have we been putting the wrong things in our body that's created by the industry that wants to keep us sick? Just wanted to get you to think. That was it. And that was all. Please weigh in and let me know what you think of this. And I'll see you next time. This is Brother Teacher. I'm out.